SSA is there. SSA. No. Yes. AAS is there or ASA is there. SAS is there. But there are no two sides together. Okay. चलो 9th है second question. 9th है exercise 9th है second question we will do. Second question we will do. In the given figure shows a circle with center O. Draw this diagram. Circle with center O. Circle with center O. Okay. O is the center. Then AB is a chord. AB is a chord. AB. What is the longest chord of the circle? Yes. What is the longest diameter? Okay. From O, there is a point P on AB. OP. And OP bisect AB. Means AP is equal to PB. It is given in the question. AP is equal to PB. Okay. Or you can say P is the midpoint of AB. So we write given. Whenever you want to solve the problem of this geometry, you have to write down given. Given P is the midpoint of AB. P is the midpoint of AB. P is the midpoint of AB. P is the midpoint of AB means, yes, PA is equal to PB. It is given. PA is equal to PB. It is given. Now what you want to prove? Show that OP is perpendicular to AB. Given to prove OP is perpendicular to AB. OP is perpendicular to AB. You want to show that OP is perpendicular to AB. To show that OP is perpendicular to AB, we show that both these angles are 90 degree. No, angle OPB and angle OPA are 90 degree. If these two angles are 90 degree, means OP is perpendicular to AB. Okay, so it is given to prove that. Now write down proof of this. So before that, we make one construction because we are studying triangle. Yes, we are studying triangle. You have nowhere triangle. Okay, so join OA and OB. Join OA and OB. So construction is join OA and OB. Join OA and OB. Okay, join OA and OB. Now we write down the proof. So now which two triangles you can see? You can see the triangle OPA and OPB. Let us consider this triangle and this triangle, and we show that these two triangles are congruent. First, to show that these two triangles are congruent, so you will write consider triangle OPA and triangle OPB. Consider triangle OPA and this triangle OPA and triangle OPB. Yes. Now you apply any condition. Yes, here OA and OB, they are equal because they are radius of the same circle. So first condition, see, when you write OPA, then you write down the part of OPA together on this side. So OA is equal to OB. They are radii of the same circle, radius of circle. Okay, radius of the same circle. Okay, radius is singular. If you write radii means it is plural. So radii of the circle. So one side, okay. OA is same as OP. Now, huh, yes, yes. In the diagram, you have to show the construction. Join OA and OB. And in the same way, the proof of geometry you should write in the same way. Given to prove, if construction is there, you write construction, then you will write proof. OA is equal to OB. Now, OP is equal to OP. Yes, OP is common side of both the triangle. No, OP is equal to OP. That is common side. That is common side of both the triangle. No, OP is equal to OP. Yes. So OP is equal to OP. So OP is equal to OP. Chalo. Then two sides we have shown that they are equal. Now third side is already given equal. PA is equal to PB. It is given. PA is equal to PB. It is given. Because P is midpoint of AB. So by which condition of congruency these two triangles will be congruent? Side, side, side. Side, side, side. These two triangles will be congruent. So by side, 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 SSS condition. By SSS condition, triangle OPA is congruent to triangle OPB. Okay. So these two triangles are congruent. So whenever these two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides and corresponding angles are also equal. Okay. So by CP, by congruent part of congruent triangle, by congruent part of congruent triangle, by congruent part of congruent triangle, that is CPCT, congruent part of congruent triangle, the remaining angle and remaining sides are also equal. The remaining angle and remaining sides are also equal. By CPCT, yes. So by CPCT, this angle AOPB will be same as this angle OPA. Yes. So by CPCT, angle OPA is equal to angle OPB. Okay. So these two angles are equal. Okay. So these two angles are equal. What do you mean by that? I can consider this angle as X. This angle as X. Okay. No need to X. Now see this. You have studied straight angle property. Straight angle. See here. This is my straight line. This is my straight line and this is another line. This angle plus this angle will give you straight angle 180 degree. So this angle plus this angle will give you straight angle. So we write by straight angle property, angle OPA plus angle OPB is equal to 180 degree. But angle OPA and angle OPB, they are equal. So you can replace any one. So angle OPA, you can replace angle OPB by OPA. Angle OPA is equal to 180 degree. So 2 angle OPA is equal to 180 degree. So angle OPA is 180 degree divided by 2. Angle OPA will be 180 degree divided by 2. Angle OPA is equal to 180 degree divided by 2. Angle OPA is equal to 180 degree divided by 2. Yes. So angle OPA is equal to 180 degree divided by 2. So angle OPA is 90 degree. OPA is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. OPA is 90 degree. So this is also 90 degree. Means OP is perpendicular to AB. OPA is 90 degree means OP is perpendicular. OP is perpendicular. OP is perpendicular to AB. Or you can write OP is perpendicular to AB. Okay, we have proved. So what you are observing in this, my dear, tell me, what you are observing in this? OP is a line. OP is a line segment. OP is a line segment, and it is bisecting the chord AB. It is bisecting the chord AB. And where is OP drawn? OP is drawn from center of a circle. Okay. So what is that result? You have to write on this. See, what is that result? OP is a line segment. If a line segment drawn from center of a circle bisect the chord, then it is perpendicular to the chord. If line segment drawn from center of a circle bisect the chord, then it is perpendicular to the chord. So what is the conclusion? If a line segment, write down this. If a line segment drawn from center of a circle, bisect the chord, then the line segment is perpendicular to the chord. Then the line segment is perpendicular to the chord. Then the line segment is perpendicular. To the chord. So this result you have to remember. Okay. If a line segment drawn from center of a circle bisect the chord, then it is perpendicular to the chord. Yes, clear? If a line segment drawn from center of a circle bisect the chord, then it is perpendicular to the chord. This result you are going to use next year, 10th standard, in circle chapter. You are given a line segment which is perpendicular to the chord, which is bisecting the chord, then your conclusion will be it is perpendicular to the chord. Means angle OPB and angle OPA are 90 degree. Okay? Chalo. Now see this third one. So these are proof type. You should know the geometry also, how to prove the given result. So let us do third one. Again in circle chapter we are going to come across this. Third one. In the following figure shows a circle with center O. Now we will see the converse of this. The center of the circle is O, and there is a chord AB. Now the converse of this AB. Now OP is perpendicular to AB. It is given. OP is perpendicular to AB. Okay. So write down given O. Bracket property you cannot use in this. Because bracket property shows that if it is a bisector, then it is a perpendicular. Now in this third one, you have to show that if it is a perpendicular, then it will be a bisector. Yes? So third one is converse of second. So you cannot use second. O is center of the circle. O is center of a circle. Then you are given OP is perpendicular to AB. Now to prove that OP, what you want to prove? You prove that AP is equal to BP, or this is same as to show that OP bisect AB. OP bisect AB, or this is same as P is a midpoint of AB. All are same. P is a midpoint of AB. Okay. Second one, if it is bisector, then we have proved that it is perpendicular. Now third one, I have to prove that if it is perpendicular, then it is bisector. So again, we are studying triangle. You need a triangle. So construction will be join OA and OB. Join OA and OB. Okay. Join OA and OB. You will write the construction. Join OA and OB. Join OA and OB. Join OA and OB. Construction part. Join OA and OB. Okay. So write down construction. Construction. Join OA. Join OA and OB. Join OA and OB. Okay. So now let us write the proof of this. Proof. So which triangle you will consider? Tell me. Consider triangle OPA. Consider triangle OPA and triangle OPB. Okay. What is given? Yes. OA is equal to OB. Okay. Now which condition you will apply? Tell me. It is this triangle and this triangle. They are not normal triangle. They are right angle triangle, no my dear, because OP is perpendicular to AB, no? Yes? Yes, RHS. OP is perpendicular to AB. OP is perpendicular to AB. So angle OPA is equal to angle OPB. Okay, each 90 degrees. Each 90 degrees. So this is right angle triangle. For right angle triangle, first you will see whether RHS is applicable. For RHS, right angle, hypotenuse and side. What is the hypotenuse of this? This is my hypotenuse. This is my hypotenuse. Whether hypotenuse are equal? Yes, because they are radius of the circle. Okay. So OA is equal to OB. Okay. They are radii of the circle. Radii of circle. So hypotenuse are equal. Both are hypotenuse. Remember. Hypotenuse of triangle OPA is OA. Hypotenuse of triangle OPB is OB. So hypotenuse is equal. Now for hypotenuse and one side, this is hypotenuse are equal. Yes, this side is same as this side, hypotenuse. Now you want one more side. OP is common. OP is equal to OP. OP is equal to OP. OP is equal to OP. That is common side. Common side of both the triangle. So in right angle triangle, one hypotenuse and one side is equal to one hypotenuse and one side of other triangle. So by RHS condition, right angled hypotenuse side condition, right angled hypotenuse side condition, triangle OPA is equal to, is congruent to triangle OPB. So by RHS condition, these two triangles will be congruent. If these two triangles are congruent, after congruency of triangle, you have to apply CPCT, congruent part of congruent triangle. So CPCT means congruent part of congruent triangle means, so by CPCT, yes, so by OPA, yes, OPA is congruent to OPB, yes. So by CPCT, congruent part of congruent triangle, yes, you will get the remaining angles equal and the remaining sides equal. So what is this side? This side is AP, this side is PB. So by CPCT, AP is equal to BP, yes or no? Or you can say P is a midpoint of AB. You can say P is a midpoint of AB. P is a midpoint of AB. Or you can say OP bisect AB. OP bisect AB. All are same. Okay. So what is that result? Now you tell me what you will write the result. In second one we have written, no. If a line segment drawn from center of a circle bisect the chord, then it is perpendicular to the chord. Now what you will write in this? Then it bisect the chord. Yes. If it is perpendicular to the chord, then it bisect the chord. So this result you have to remember. By CPCT. Short we write CPCT. But you should know what is that? Congruent part of congruent triangle. Congruent parts of congruent triangle or corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Okay. Corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So you should write this. What is that? If a line segment, if a line drawn from center of a circle, if a line drawn from center of a circle is perpendicular to the chord, is perpendicular to the chord, then the line bisect the chord. Then the line bisect the chord. Then the line bisect the chord. Is it clear? Yes. Then the line bisect the chord. See, in the textbook it is written CPC. This is corresponding parts of so you write this corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Congruent triangles are congruent. In some of the textbooks they have written congruent parts. Some other textbooks they have written corresponding parts. So corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. CPCTC. Okay. CPCTC. Chalo, it is 9:40, no? Chalo, 1 minute you give the answer very quickly. Chalo. 1 minute. 1 minute you give the answer very quickly. Okay. This is center O. Okay. This is AB. Okay. This is AB. This is P. Perpendicular. AB is 12 centimeter, then what is PB? Tell me. Huh? 6. Because OP is perpendicular to the chord, then it will bisect the chord. So if total length is 12, it will be 6 centimeter and it will be 6 centimeter. Okay? Clear? So we will see remaining part. We will see remaining part in the next period. Project is clear? No project? Anybody has any doubt in project? Okay.